Konnichiwa Mina. Hello everybody. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Season 1 of Cardfight, Vanguard, Divinez. So if you guys would like to see more of these types of videos from me, definitely subscribe down below. So let's get started. So I'm going to be talking about all 13 episodes, and I highly recommend that you watch all 13 because they are amazing and they are awesome. And then probably the second part of this video, I'm going to be talking about like the new mechanics and stuff like that. So first off with the anime, I absolutely love Season 1 of Cardfight, Vanguard, Divinez. I love the characters, I love the premise, I love how it has a little bit of a dark tone with Suo's backstory. And if you noticed, if with some of the main divine units, they kind of match their wishes. So if you guys have not seen, the show, spoilerific. This is going to be spoiler territory. So if you guys do not want to be spoiled, I highly suggest that you leave now because, spoiler alert, you have been warned. So the premise of the show is about like these characters, and they have their wishes, and then they go to this tournament to win, to get their wishes granted. So I guess we could start off with Aki or Akina. Basically, his wish is to heal a sickness from his little sister Hikari. And so, like I said before, if you notice, some of the units, well, actually all the main units, all the fated units have the same ability as their wish. So their wish is kind of similar to their effect. So for example, if we look at Aki's base monster, if I can find it, so his main, unit is Fate 1 of Miracles, Reziel. So you have his ability. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, counterblast 1. Choose 2 cards from your drop zone with different grades and a total grade less than or equal to the number of cards in your damage zone and call them to rear guard. And then you have the Divine skill, which basically Divine skills are basically once per game. You could only use this skill once per game. So kind of like if you guys play Pokemon, it's kind of like V-Star moves. It's kind of like GX moves that they're only limited to once per game. So the Divine skill is Vanguard, Soul Blast 1, return all criticals to your drop zone and shuffle it back into the deck. And this unit gets +1 drive until the end of the turn. Until the end of this fight, you cannot ride units without Raziel and the card name. You get, when your damage check reveals a trigger unit other than a heal, if your damage zone has 5 or more cards, choose a card from your damage zone and heal it, and you lose this ability. So very similar to Akina's wish, that he wants to heal his little sister's sickness. So I will give you another example with Nao. I really do like Nao. Nao's definitely one of my favorite characters. Not only she taught Aki how to play the actual game, but her main unit, Varga, is basically the same as her wish as well. Like, her wish is to become a pro player. That's what she wants to be. And so, as you can see with Varga, once per turn, when this unit attacks a Vanguard, Soul Blast 1. Retire all of your opponent's front row rear guards and yours. And this unit gets plus 10,000 to the end of the turn. At the end of that battle, stand this unit, and it gets -2 drive to the end of the turn. And then his Divine skill, at the end of the battle that this unit attacked a grade 3 or greater unit, if your opponent's damage zone has 4 or more cards, this unit attacked 2 or more times this turn, Soul Blast 1, restand this unit, and it gets plus 2 drive to the end of the turn. So kind of like Now's Wish, where she wants to be a pro player, and so she never gives up, she never quits. She just keeps trying, and that's what Varga does. Restands for another attack. And so, yeah, so I find that's really cool how their wishes match like their main units. And I'll give you one more example with what's her name? The Bermuda Triangle. Hikoto. Like with her. You know, she does a little bit of everything. She wants to be accepted by everybody. And so that her main unit, if I can find her, let's see. Yeah, so her main unit is Fated One of Ever-Changing Kirsten. Which is such a cute unit. I really do like this unit a lot. So basically, her effect is once per turn, counterblast 1, and perform one of the following. If you have 4 or more units with different card names, perform 2 instead of 1. If you have 5 or more, perform all instead of 1. Draw a card and energy charge 3. Choose one of your units and it gets power plus 15,000 to the end of the turn. And this unit gets plus 1 critical until the end of the turn. And then the Divine skill, Vanguard, at the end of the battle that this unit attacked a grade 3 or greater, cost, return all rearguards to your hand. Choose up to 1 unit card from your hand called to rear guard. And until the end of the turn, increase or decrease that unit's power and crit to match this unit. So this card likes to do a little bit of everything, like giving you a crit, drawing a card, putting energy cards into your crest, and calling units. So this card does a little bit of everything, like Hikoto is trying to do. So I think that is just really, really cool. And just that last episode, just episode 13 was just such a tearjerker. Like, if you guys have not watched, like, Suo, like, the reason why he's, like, so dead on the inside and he has, like, no emotion, he does not cry, he does not know how to have fun, is because, unfortunately, both his parents passed away. And in order to cope with that, he kind of just shuts himself down. And so Aki is trying to make Suko smile and be happy, and just that flashback of him just thinking about his parents and how he used to play Vanguard with his parents, his memories start to come back to him, and then he cries, and it almost made me cry. And it's just such an emotional episode. Like, I feel so bad for Suo. Like I remember watching the beginning of the series, and I was wondering why is Suo kind of a jerk, kind of a shut-in, but then when we get the backstory of him, it really makes sense. Yeah, like, feel real bad for Suo. So, I do like the idea of the wishes and like the whole tournament thing. Really, really cool premise. I do love season 1 a lot, and I cannot wait for season 2. So, I guess the second part is, what are my feelings on the divine skills, the energy crests, the energy and stuff like that? I personally really do like this addition to Hoverdress. It enhances the game, but not too much. I do love the divine skills. I love how it's like once per game. I love the energy crests and how you get energy every turn. And I think you discard like 7 energy to draw a card. And there's certain cards that allow you to discard like a certain amount of energy to gain like an effect of a card. So it's basically adding another layer to the game, which is really, really cool. And one episode in particular that made me kind of excited. That fight between Hakoto and Megumi with Magnolia. And I'm like, so here's my my overdress deck, which I basically just purchased the trial deck. So I do have Magnolia, which is so cool, and I'm slowly trying to upgrade this deck with the new crest thing. So this sleeve is supposed to be the crest card, because you have to have the crest cards in your deck now. And then it's 50 cards, and then it's 4 for your ride deck. So before this change, your 4 cards that become your ride deck, they used to come from your deck. So you would have your you would have like your 54 cards. No, 55, right? No. Jeez, like I'm so bad at math. Yeah, 46. So you would have your 46 cards as your deck, and then the 4 cards would come from that. Now you have your 50 card deck, and you have your ride deck as 2 separate things, which I like, because like I said before, I am completely bad at math. So that's why my deck is kind of missing some cards here, because I'm slowly changing the deck to fit this new rule change, which I do like the change. Definitely really, really cool. I'm so glad that we're going to be getting more support for Magnolia, which I'm so excited. Like, we're going to be getting a new Charis card, which I think is a lot better than this. And then we're going to be getting a new Lattice card, which I think is a lot better than this. So I'm really, really excited about that. So I think that's what I'm the most excited for as far as Fate Clash, which is the first booster box that's going to be coming out for the new Fate format. So I'm really excited for those cards. So yeah, Team Magnolia all the way. Team Megumi all the way. I'm definitely Team Megumi and Donji. But if I have to say some of my favorite characters from the new Fate series, I probably would have to say Now, and I would probably have to say Suo. Those are probably my 2 favorite characters right now. Even though I do like Makoto, I do like Hikari. Future Hikari is awesome. I love that fight between Hikari and her brother, Aki. Like, they were bickering back and forth like brothers and sisters. Oh, so funny. Like, Hagamoshidori. So, yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about this video down below. And also, what do you guys think of Cardfight Vanguard Season 1 Divine Z? What decks are you excited to build? And what is your favorite new character from the Divine Z series? I would love to know. So yeah, guys, I will see y'all next time. Matane!